fucking 8 months. Is the train crossing broken? Good morning, everybody. So we got the first ride, and we got trumpet brakes. And we got the first ride on the EBMX X9000 V3. Let's see how it does. Battery consumption, speed. You're gonna go ahead and throw it in reverse, aren't you? I probably should have waited, huh? That's my front brakes. Oh, she's fucking smooth. She's fucking smooth. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. The tune is freaking smooth. Wow. I like that. Yeah, she just gets it. I'm up on it. Woo! 63 miles an hour? Alright. Alright. We gotta watch our speed though, so we can't get caught on radar. That's one of the questions I get asked very, very often on this bike. They say, is it street legal? So, technically, it is street legal. But there's a gray area. It's not supposed to go over 20 miles an hour. Because as long as it has 2 wheels, electric motor, powered by electric, and doesn't go over 20 miles an hour, it can be classified as a moped, which is also a motorized bicycle, which that term is loose because bicycle means you have pedals, but in this case, a motorized bicycle that is electric is not going to have pedals. So the bicycle is just a term that they use. But my speedo's probably off because I don't think I'm going 45 right now. Yeah, I might have to recalibrate the speedo. There's a lot of technical stuff with the EBMX, and meaning that you have to go in and you have to set the ratios for your sprocket calibration, your tire size, all that stuff to get the right aspect ratio. So I kind of just went with what was already preset because my tires pretty much maybe stock height and my gearing's all stock. I do have a 50 tooth on the rear now. I went up to a 54 tooth, and I thought it was going to make a lot of difference on the bottom end and make the bike more flickable, but it actually didn't. It was weird. First time I ever changed the gearing, and it didn't really do what I thought. The only thing it really did was take away a lot of my top speed. So, speaking of top speed, '63, and I don't have it all the way up. I'm in the D mode. I'm in the D mode of the of the settings. I think I got it at like 15 or 16 kilowatts. The full kill mode, I did notice, I turned the, I forgot what that 35 number is called. You can go up to like 40. And that like controls the actual speed. On the full power mode, I turned everything fully up. And I did make a run up my street. And I noticed that I turned the check engine light on. So, I put that number back down to like 35. We could test that one on the next stoplight and see what the sport mode feels like. It is a 2024 model, so I don't get the great upgrades. We've already used over 10% of battery in just this short little ride. So battery consumption's up. I need that new battery is going to help out a bunch, and then we'll see what the new battery does and how the motor temperatures run. But I think this motor will be sufficient for what I want, but I might upgrade the motor in the future. We'll see. Okay, let's go into sport mode here. We're in sport mode, and let's see if we get anything more than 63 miles an hour. I will say when I do hit it, it does kind of feel off. Like I got one of the settings not right. Just a little bit. See, check engine light just came on. And it's only doing 62. That's weird. See, I think I might have the wrong motor input or something. I don't know. But I notice when I turn it all the way up, it doesn't perform as good as if I have it down around like 15. Like where I have this drive mode right now, it feels perfect. It feels like it has a little bit more top end than before. And the main thing I was really wanting was like mid-range power. Because I felt like when I would try and pop it up at certain speeds, like it wouldn't pop up. Like I don't know if it'll pop up now. Let's see if it will. No, see, it still don't pop up right there. I would like it to get a little bit more, like at 40 miles an hour, I want to be able to pop it up. I noticed when I was on that ride with Saronster, he had no problem popping it up at 40 miles an hour. And that was the big difference between the newer bike. I do kind of regret not getting the newer bike, but I got this one with the plate. That's why I got it. And I've noticed the first thing that the cops say when they've been impounding people's bikes, the first thing they ask for is a motorcycle's license. If you don't have a motorcycle's license, you're fucked. First deal, right? Second thing they say is, this thing don't even have a license plate, nor signal lights, nor a light, nor any of the street legal equipment. This bike has all the street legal equipment, has signal lights, and has a plate. It's registered in my name, so if it does get taken away, it shouldn't be too hard for me to go get it back because it is registered in my name and I can show proof. But I have a license and I have registration, so worst case scenario, I'll get a ticket and they'll report it for saying it's not a moped or motorized bicycle, and I'll have to fight that deal, which I don't know how that would work out. But see, this is down in the 30s. It feels like it will pop up here. Yeah, no problem. Actually, too much there. All right. Oh, look at all the bugs right there. Okay. Yeah, she just pops up effortlessly. And it's nice to be able to bring it right up as smoothly and just let it fucking just hang. Yeah, I do feel like the wheelies are a lot better. I feel like right now my tune's good enough to where when I get up there it's really predictable and I can throw it back on the balance point. I don't like riding down here because of all the fucking bugs. The front brakes are making noise. Alright, let's see how she goes. I would say I'm a super novice wheelie rider. Still learning. I'm decent on a pit bike, which is crazy because most people say pit bikes are harder, which they are. They have a narrower window on the balance point, so it's less forgiving. These bigger bikes, they have a lot bigger window of a balance point, so that's why most of the time when I'm on these wheelies, I'm not even fucking with the brake. That's just all throttle modulation. One thing is though, when I do pop it up, I have my finger right there on the brake just in case. Overall, I could say I'm very happy with it. Very happy with how it feels. I'm not going to say any of the issues, engine light related or anything like that, that's from the EBMX. Because like I said, I haven't gone in and fine-tuned all the settings for the gear ratios. And there's 3 different 3 different Ultra B motors, and I thought I picked the right one. I might even have the wrong motor selected. So I have to really get into it and play with it more, but I haven't been really riding the bike lately. But I can tell you, it definitely got a lot more punch and it feels a lot better. Battery consumption is just about the same. Maybe a little bit worse. Oh, the front brakes are starting to not make noise no more. This is my favorite part of owning a motorcycle. If it gets too tight, you just go over here. Boom. All right, we are back after work time. To the second part of this first ride. You know, I forgot to mention earlier how really good the Milk Racing wheels feel. I honestly didn't even notice a difference riding it with the wheels, because I thought I was gonna lose power because of how fat they are and a little bit heavier, but I honestly didn't even notice. And now what I notice is it's a little bit more smooth and a little bit more predictable this way and that way. So feels really good. I like it. Don't forget to use code WINK420 at checkout for Milk Racing to save yourself some coin. Let's go to our little spot here. Get us a little bit of a oh, we got nice water out. Should make for a nice reel. Actually, let's go down to the yeah, the power is perfect. She's feeling real nice. Get us a nice little reel shot. Yeah. So milk racing wheels look amazing. Fit amazing. Perfect fitment. Front wheel looks nice. Nice fatty. Everything looks really, really good on it. All right, let's get some music going. Let's get our EBMX app back out. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so earlier when we were talking about the settings, in the race mode, which I'm on now, I had 15.5 kilowatts, and I had just under 600 phase amps. I boosted that up to 695. The other one I have all the way up and all the way up, and then it was the field weakening. That's what it was. The field weakening I have at 35. So I'm not sure why it turns the check engine light on at that point, but it does. But she rides really, really well. Yeah, so we charged her back up. We got down to 50% when we got to work. It was like 54%. Might have been 60 if you turn the key on and off. But I went ahead and recharged it. We're sitting at 74 right now. Keep on though. So the speedo is pretty much closed. Motor's all the way up to 110. Not bad. Old 17 kilowatts right there. Definitely has a lot more punch. Feels good. Happy with it. E40, it don't like to pull it up. You know what's weird is I feel like now that I turned up the fake, what is that second one, I feel like it was better under 600. Oops. So this is the OC Vibe. They built this thing in just freaking 8 months. A brand new look, we're eye level with the there you can see Disneyland. That is super dope. They've allocated like so many funds for this deal. Pretty dope. You saw it here first, folks, inside the OC Vibe. Still just tops out at 63 miles an hour. I feel like we should have been able to get more. enough for what I need it for. I do feel like it was that I moved those phase amps in the wrong direction and I lost some torque. Maybe I'll put that back in and see what it feels like. But I will tell you, having a motorcycle, or an e-moto for that matter, to commute with, is freaking amazing. Because you don't sit in none of this stuff that vehicles sit in. We don't have to deal with none of this. We're going straight to the front. And then if it gets tight, we just switch sides. Watch out, boss. There's something going on up here though, because it's never like this. Drive this every day. This is like phenomenal backup. Sometimes you gotta wiggle through them because these people want to pinch you in. I swear, a lot of people see you coming and you would be amazed how many people will swerve into you and pinch you out. They're like, fuck this guy. He is not getting by me. What if I tickle this guy's fingers? Yeah, I'm interested in what's going on up here. Catella is jacked. Swap sides. I don't see any helicopters. Oh, what's this? It's just this piece of equipment parked right here. Broke down truck causing everything. Huh. All I know is we didn't sit in any of that from way back there. It says 63. This is saying 76. See, I wonder if this is different because of the drain. It was at like 70, I forget. Okay, I think I put it back like where it was. Give or take some. Oh, what's going on this? I never see this train operate at this time. Is the train crossing broken? I think the train crossing's broken. Somebody put a pole under that one. They were like, fuck this, we need to go. I don't see any train. This is crazy. That's crazy that it caused all that backup. It's backed up all the way back there. These people can't go anywhere. They're just sitting there. Huh. That's crazy. Well, good thing we own a motorcycle, because we're just going to do the old hop it and bop it and go right around. Because there's definitely no train. Look at that. No train. No train. Yeah, they're just malfunctioning. Huh. That's crazy. Yeah, it sucks. I'd be in that too. Yep, they're still sitting there. Oh, you know what that means. Good time to do a wheelie. Yeah, they're still sitting back there. That sucks. That's crazy. Damn, that would suck. I'd be so mad. I'd literally be getting out of my car and running over there and freaking prying that thing up. Like somebody did. Somebody put that stick there because they were mad. They were like, screw this. I'm gonna help me and other people. Yeah, it's crazy. What I noticed is the bikes, like regular bikes, they don't give me the thumbs up. Like when I used to ride my Harley, they'd always be like giving me thumbs up and stuff. Yeah, not no more. Well, I'm gonna say my first impressions of the EBMX, amazing. As I said in my other video, when I installed it, you know, it's not for everybody. And I meant that meaning me, because I'm everybody that doesn't get into the technical stuff, and I'm gonna have to learn it. And I'm playing with stuff, and I'm noticing maybe with like the setup that I have, turning it all the way up isn't the best feel. My best feel is right at like 15 kilowatts, 15 to 17 kilowatts. So turning it all the way up to 20 something without the right motor and battery probably just isn't gonna work. So with that said, I just got to keep learning, and it's I know that this EBMX 9000 V3 is an amazing product. It works with all of my controls, everything that I want it to work with. The tune is super smooth. Like, I mean, I can just barely hit the gas in a wheelie and it just coasts right there. It's just smooth. It's phenomenal. I really like it. Nice torque. Curves perfect. So, super happy with it. The Milk Racing wheels feel phenomenal. Super smooth, super balanced. Feels great. Handles amazing. Make sure you use code WINK420 at checkout at milkracingwheels.com to save you some change. And with that being said, thank you everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.